In the sprawling wilderness of 19th-century America, a small settlement called Willow Creek lay nestled amidst towering pine trees and winding rivers. Life in Willow Creek was simple yet serene, with the settlers relying on their trusty dogs to guard their homesteads and keep watch over the vast expanse of forest that surrounded them. But one fateful night, the tranquility of Willow Creek was shattered by a series of strange occurrences. It began with reports of livestock mysteriously disappearing without a trace, followed by sightings of glowing orbs hovering ominously in the night sky. Whispers of an otherworldly presence swept through the settlement like wildfire, igniting fear in the hearts of even the bravest souls. Among the settlers was Thomas, a rugged woodsman with a heart of gold, and his loyal companion, a fierce wolfhound named Ranger. Together, they roamed the wilderness, hunting game and patrolling the outskirts of the settlement to keep their neighbors safe. But as the strange happenings escalated, Thomas couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister was lurking in the shadows. One moonlit evening, as Thomas and Ranger patrolled the outskirts of Willow Creek, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an eerie blue light. At its center stood a creature unlike anything they had ever seen, a towering figure with glowing eyes and shimmering scales, its presence sending shivers down Thomas's spine. With a low growl, Ranger lunged forward, baring his teeth at the intruder. But the creature merely chuckled, its voice echoing through the darkness like the howl of a distant storm. With a flick of its wrist, it sent Ranger sprawling to the ground, paralyzed with fear. Heart pounding, Thomas watched in horror as the creature approached, its gaze fixed on him with an intensity that sent a chill down his spine. In that moment, he knew that they were no match for this otherworldly foe. With a surge of adrenaline, Thomas grabbed his rifle and fired at the creature, but the bullets seemed to pass right through it as if it were made of mist. Desperate and outnumbered, he turned and fled into the forest, with Ranger limping at his side. As they raced through the trees, the creature's unearthly howls echoed in their ears, driving them deeper into the heart of the wilderness. Branches clawed at their skin, and the ground trembled beneath their feet as they fled for their lives. But just as they reached the safety of Willow Creek, Thomas stumbled and fell, Ranger's limp form slipping from his grasp. With tears streaming down his face, he looked up to see the creature looming over him, its eyes burning with hunger. In that moment of despair, Thomas's heart was filled with a fierce determination. With a defiant cry, he reached for the lantern at his side, brandishing it like a weapon against the encroaching darkness. As the flames danced in the night, the creature recoiled, its unearthly howls echoing through the forest like a warning to all who dared to tread in its domain. And though the scars of that night would never fully heal, Thomas knew that he had faced the shadows in the moonlight and emerged stronger for it, with Ranger by his side as his ever-faithful guardian.